In the past 2 weeks, journalists around the world have reported at length about the tensions between India and Pakistan. The Balakot strike, the dogfight, the ceasefire violations, the diplomatic tension and everything that followed. But there's one story that has been completely ignored, buried. The story of F-16 fighter jets, the ones that Pakistan used against India. Let's tell you the story once again. On the 26th of February, that's last week, Pakistan violated the Indian airspace. It dropped bombs near a defense installation. This was after the Indian Air Force bombed Jaish terror camps in Pakistan. So Pakistan tried to hit back. India resisted. India chased the Pakistanis away. And in the process, India shot down a Pakistani F-16 jet. It was in fact the jet of Wing Commander Abhinandan Varthaman that was involved in this operation. That jet also crashed. The focus remained on the Indian pilot and the MiG he was flying. The Pakistani pilot and the plane were barely mentioned. Pakistan insisted it wasn't an F-16. The military issued a point-blank denial. They never used an F-16 in this operation, they said. Listen in.
अलावा मैं इंडियन मीडिया पे देख रहा था कि उन्होंने कहा कि पाकिस्तान का एक F-16 उन्होंने भी गिराया है। पहली बात तो ये कि पाकिस्तान ने इस तमाम जो एक्शन था उसमें F-16 इस्तेमाल नहीं किया और ऐसी कोई खबर नहीं है कि पाकिस्तान का कोई जहाज गिरा हो।
Soon enough, India presented proof to debunk this plane. This theory, in fact. This is what the proof looked like. The pictures on your screens. This is part of an AMRAAM missile, the one that was used by Pakistani jets on Indian targets. How does it prove the use of F-16s? Because these are the only jets that support AMRAAM missiles. It is no secret that America sold both to Pakistan, the F-16 jets and the AMRAAM missiles.
Pakistan also stated that no F-16s were used in the operation, and no Pakistani plane was downed by Indian Air Force. There is enough evidence to show that F-16s were used in this mission through the electronic signatures, and thereafter the Pakistan is trying to hide this fact. Also, parts of AMRAAM air-to-air missile, which is carried only on the Pakistan F-16s, was recovered east of Rajouri within the Indian territory. Therefore, the fact remains that one F-16 of PAF was shot down by IF MiG-21 Bison.
So why has Pakistan been lying? Why is it at pains to prove that it wasn't an F-16? There are two reasons for this. One is pressure from America, and second is pressure from the makers of F-16, Lockheed Martin. Let me explain. When America sold these F-16 jets to Pakistan, it had imposed certain restrictions. The contract reportedly says that Pakistan can only use these F-16s in self-defense or anti-terror operations. The strike last week was neither. It was a blatant attack on Indian installations. Pakistan had violated the agreement with America. So what is America going to do about it? For a week now, they've been, quote-unquote, looking into it. That's diplomacies for doing nothing. What is there to look into? It was a violation, plain as day. Today, an Indian reporter sought answers from the US State Department, and this is the response he got.
One quick thing. India has, on use of F-16 by Pakistan, State Department and the US Embassy in Islamabad said it is looking for more information on that, either in potential misuse of F-16 by Pakistan, and what information you are seeking from.
So we're taking a look, and we're going to continue to.
It is clear that the Americans will not punish Pakistan. It is also clear that nobody expected Pakistan to stick to the agreement. It was a defense deal with a rogue regime. What did the world expect? Of course, they violated the agreement. Since the 1980s, Pakistan has bought several batches of the F-16 jets from the US. The last purchase was under the Bush administration in 2008. But in 2016, America cut off the subsidized sale of this jet to Pakistan. For several years now, the F-16 has been the workhorse of the Pakistani Air Force. No wonder then that they want to prove that it was not misused. The second worry is the company, as I mentioned, Lockheed Martin. F-16 is a superior jet compared to the MiG-21 Bison, and yet an Indian MiG shot down an American F-16. A vintage fighter shot down a modern plane. It reflects very poorly on the company, and so Lockheed Martin wants this story buried.